So I've made a lengthy 40-minute in-depth review of the MC707, but I thought some of you might not have time for that or just don't want to hear my annoying voice for 40 minutes. So here's everything you need to know about the MC707 in under 7 minutes. The MC707 has 8 tracks. You can set the tracks to different engines. So you can have a synth engine, you can have a drum engine, or a sampler called looper. This groovebox is based around clips very similarly to something like Ableton. As you can see here on the screen, you see the clip overview, where you can see that different clips are playing per track. Clips are basically patterns and sound data from each track, and it's very easy to switch between them using the clip pad mode. The 707 is also a synth that comes loaded with synth presets, but you can also create your own sounds, and it's actually quite a capable synth engine. Whether or not you like the tone, that's up to you, but it's there, it sounds pretty good and works very well. And since I got a comment about this, when you load drums into a track, that's actually 16 individual drum tracks on that one MC707 track. But when you load a synth sound, that's just the one sound. The workflow is very similar to something like a TR-8S, with the difference that you now have 16 buttons for step sequencing, and the pads can be used for playing drums or making melodies. The MC707 has 3 main master effects: reverb, delay, and the multi. The reverb and delay has multiple different settings, and the delay can, for example, be set to chorus instead. The multi consists of an EQ, a compressor, and a selectable effect, for example, a step filter. Sampling is dead easy. Press a track, select a looper, go into clip view, enable record, hit the clip that you want to record into, and just make sure that the input is set up correctly and the length of the recording is set up correctly. And then you just record. It's that simple. You can use the MC707 to sequence external gear. Here I'm playing the new Hydra synth from the 707, just using one of the 707's tracks. Using the stereo send and returns, you can very easily affect either internal tracks or incoming audio and then record it as audio loops with that effect. Sampling into a looper also offers time stretching, so you can keep your loops in time even if you pitch them up. When it comes to editing your samples, this is where you're a little bit limited. You can change the start and the end, for example, but there's not really any advanced features. And overall, I really like it. It's very fun. It's very fun, very immediate, very much like TR-8, TR-8S workflow, but you can sample into it, you have the synth sounds. I kind of dig that. It's a fun device. It's a fun groovebox. But let me be honest, I do think that the price is maybe just slightly a bit too much. Now don't get me wrong, it does offer a lot for your money and it's actually an excellent groovebox. However, there's just fierce competition. If you really love the TR-8S, then this is a no-brainer because it shares so much of the DNA. However, for other people, something like a Synthstrom Deluge might just be a better pick.